His liquid gold, Michael Olise.
Olise again, and Dembele, and Mbappe! Star after French star. Olise allowed to go and feed it through. For Bradley Barcola to crash France's second. They are smoothness itself. He's playing for fun now, running through the repertoire. Barcola, Olise. Oh, sweet, sweet. Mbappe, so sweet. This football is from the heavens. Who on earth stops the French?
Ante can't clear their lines. It's one back. Vinicius. Oh, he's found the back of the net. Vinicius Jr. with a brilliant improvised finish. And it had been coming. Takes it in his stride. Mastantuono with his right foot. And a thunderous finish. Space here for Ivan Romero. And Ola Sagasti is completely unmarked. And there is Etera Young. And Kylian Mbappe ships it down the middle for his 6th league goal of the season. The 2-goal lead is re-established for Real Madrid. Arriaga will hold that thought as Mbappe is through. And Mbappe makes it 4. Game over now. Real Madrid winning.
He actually had raised his arm, hit the face of Vinicius, and right.
Oh, and now Kylian Mbappe is through, and it's a dire couple of minutes for Getafe. Lyon picks up a red card, and in the following move, Kylian Mbappe scores the opening goal for Real Madrid, and it seems like it's going to be a very...
2 weeks ago. Mbappe scores this one. Emphatically put away by Kylian. Defence here as Mbappe streaks through and clips the ball over Calmerza. Clinical. Rodrigo glides through the challenges. There's Mbappe. There's the hat-trick. He's beaten Sorokin. It's Camavinga, and it's 4. Bellingham helping it on for Gonzalo Garcia. Now it's Brahim Diaz, and Madrid have 5.
To a Mbappe! Simply irrepressible. He insists on his moment. 20 World Cup goals for Kylian Mbappe. And it's another beauty.
The Morocco lads less than happy, I'm not sure what about.
Here we are, Mbappe 8, Messi 8, Haaland 7 in the knockout stage. Here's Dembele. Ousmane Dembele has hit the bottom corner. And France are heading for the Final Four. A goal of precision and certainty. A team of togetherness. A nation of the highest expectation. France heading for the stars again.
Well, once things open up, as they always do slightly after the first goal, there's no better team than France for finding those gaps.
In a dangerous position, Mbappe makes the shot. Mbappe scores the goal. Well, when he got into that position, you knew what was about to happen.
So it's new energy for the attacking force of Alaves.
All over the top, it's brought down by Carlos Vicente, who's just come on. The flag has gone up. It was a terrific control from the number 7. Great finishes.
You'll agree with me, there is a plan. There's a clear plan.
There's Vinicius getting beyond his man into the box, and there is the goal that gives Real Madrid the lead in a game they simply had to win. Rodrigo finding the back of the net for the second time. It's a late challenge. Play on, says the referee. Here is Vinicius Junior. Ryan Diaz up ahead of him. Vinicius twisting and turning. Can he get the shot away? Yes, he can. What a way for Vinicius Junior to break his goal drought in La Liga. The first goal for Vini Junior. Alvaro finds him, and Jorge de Frutos! Brilliantly worked goal from Rayo Vallecano. Jorge de Frutos with a thumping finish. And Rayo at the start of this against Batalla. Mbappe. And he puts it home in the 100th minute.
In a game as tight as this, whether Mbappe should be listed.
Tramini won the ball back. Here's Mbappe. Oh, what a finish that is from Kylian Mbappe. So clinical from the Frenchman to give Real Madrid the lead. The hosts are not happy.
They've been walking around this pitch for 20 minutes now.
Here's Vinicius winning possession back. He's got Mbappe to his left, and Mbappe finishes it off. The goal made by Vinicius Junior, finished off by Kylian Mbappe. A tremendous bit of play. The ball given away by Raheem. And here is Brahim. And here is Vinicius. And Vinicius finishes it off. Cool as you like. It was a swift break from Real Madrid, and Vinicius. Bellingham. Oh, what a pass that is to find Kylian Mbappe, who's through on goal. Mbappe!
Again, I think it's close. You can see Levan's going to have to get it back in the game for them.
Very long there. It's fallen to Marcus Rashford, who pulls it back to Fermin, who makes absolutely no mistake.
He's a brilliant footballer.
Gets his head down. Gets past Koundé. Militao with a header, and Bellingham all on his own in the 6-yard area scores.
Better defense.
A little alarmed. Oh, look at this. There's alarm here for Real Madrid. Mason Greenwood's done really well. He's got support from Weah! Real Madrid level. Job done. Dispatched. His 14th up a half century for Real Madrid. And he's got it.
The opportunity to do that. 12 million from Osasuna, and maybe the first year, maybe he'll settle into.
That's a great ball from Carvajal, and Gonzalo opens the scoring. Well, if De La Fuente is watching, that'll be one to make a note of in his notebook. Gonzalo puts Real Madrid ahead in the 12th. Atmosphere in the dressing room between the Barca and Madrid players. Hang on a second. 2-0. Jude Bellingham produces a lovely finish to looking for Iñaki Williams, who should get there. He's only got Guruceta in the middle. And Guruceta whacks that one into the back of the net. When I thought Iñaki had wasted that one, puts it into Guruceta, and slight lack of marking there from Real Madrid this time. Gorka Guruceta's got that balance, hasn't he, when he turns. Pitach, Carreras, and again Mbappe gets his goal. If you allow him to receive and turn, he is going to make you suffer. Kylian Mbappe scores goals number 25 for the season. 3-1 to Real Madrid.
Classic.
So again, looks from Mbappe, found an inch of space there behind Dani Vivian. Oh, and that's lovely. That is really, really well worked for Brahim. Lovely. Just 2 minutes, I think we heard. Yeah, just 2 minutes of injury time here. Iñaki looks to curl it to the far post, and Urko Iseta scores.
He strikes. Start as you mean to go on. Kylian Mbappe scoring his first goal in the first game of the season for Real Madrid. The breakthrough comes in the...
See the interchanging of the French players as well. Mbappe hits it! Oh, what a strike! He said yesterday, we are writing the... They lead by. Yeah, in general. Mistake this is. It's on a plate for Mbappe, and he scores his second of the night.
We didn't see the best of Sadio Mane in that opening game against France. He will be determined to play a bigger part here tonight.
Deja vu for Iraq.
Sarr can't reel it in, so let's go and fetch. That's a bounced one down off the clouds.
Elise. Dembele, great finish.
One to defend.
Great goal.
That's batted away from Mane.
Like Mbappe's got a bit more freedom to roam, and Gonzalo Garcia is the one who's a little bit more fixed in the middle. Shot from distance, what a hit that is! Absolutely stunning goal to open the scoring for Real Madrid. I don't think we're going to see many better hits than that from Eder Militao in his career.
Without any doubt, it looks as though he's going to be an unbelievable signing from Real Madrid.
Madrid getting the ball forward very, very quickly. Here is Vinicius, back to Mbappe, who lines up the shot. Mbappe! It is another absolute screamer at the Bernabeu this afternoon. Kylian Mbappe just can't stop scoring. A brilliant, brilliant hit. And Real Madrid double their lead.
As Trent switches play, finds Kylian Mbappe. Great first touch from him. And he's coming to the left, still Mbappe! Well, he's in red-hot form, and he's done it again. There was mentioning a suggestion of Mbappe dependence. Well, it's now 24 out of Real Madrid's 42 goals this season, and they take an early lead. Nine Carreras. Getting him on the turn. Trent chips it to the far post. Mbappe's header, and Camavinga finishes off a great team move from Real Madrid. It's 2-0. Camavinga. He lost it out wide towards Carreras. Mbappe dropping deep, looks up, shoots, and somehow finds a way past Unai Simon. Well, I think he'd received a bit of an earful from the San Mamés fans and gave it back in one way or another with that celebration.
Oh, it's a cute ball inside. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. Guess who's got it? Kylian Mbappe. He's so dangerous on transition, Real. That was beautifully done, wasn't it? Arda with the pass. This is Junior and Mbappe! Just like that, it's 2-0. Another goal for Kylian Mbappe. It's still alive for him. And it's a fabulous goal from the Stantuono! Oh, the giveaway. Very dangerous against this Real side. And this is Junior. Oh, it's an own goal. Tilo Kehrer. They have nicked it. Vinicius Junior. He'll surely take it on himself. Ah, what a finish! Breathtaking. Well, he's made 3 of them. Oh, that's a terrible giveaway. Taser, a gift. What a horrible goal to concede for Real Madrid. Kehrer to clear, but he hasn't cleared. Here's Bellingham, round the goalkeeper, and there's number 6. It's another superb.
Real Madrid always gives you a moment.
Militao into Goulet.
Still Arda Güler, the pass behind Mbappe, but he's won it and he gets the shot away and it's gone in off a defender and Real Madrid have the lead. There's a smile from Mbappe, that's about as far as the celebration goes. Well, an own goal to open the scoring, or is that going to be given to Kylian? He needs a goal having not scored in his last 8 games. If it's given to him, it's his 20th.
And I think this season we've seen that the minimum is just simply not enough. You've got to have so many layers that Real Madrid at the moment don't have.
He sends that one forward. The shot comes in, and that is absolutely brilliant. And well, he apologises. That's the celebration. We wondered what it would be if he did hit the back of the net. So Vinicius on the score sheet. Real Madrid 2, Alaves 0. Both Mbappe and Vinicius have scored. Well, let's see what Celta can do against Barcelona tomorrow night. Otto with the shot. It's pushed out by Lunin. Through the crowd and into the back of the net this time. I think Tony Martinez got the last touch. There will be a minute added on to the 3 originally added on. Tony Martinez finally scores after coming so close.
How deep everybody is, and at least trying to stretch the defense.
Carreras bundled his way through, and Carreras breaks the deadlock for Real Madrid. He kept going and kept going, and he scored again against Valencia. An individual. There doesn't seem to be an atmosphere of any kind of belief amongst the fans that they can get back into this game. There are lots of blue shirts streaming forward here, and Kylian Mbappe should finish it off. And Kylian Mbappe does finish it off. He finishes off Valencia this evening at Mestalla. The second goal for Real Madrid. Mbappe. Calmly done by Kylian Mbappe to give Real Madrid the lead. Sent Manny Ryan from Gula again towards Asensio. Huge header from Real Madrid's young centre-back. That is what they needed. A second goal for the second home game in a row. Raúl Asensio scores. Real Madrid. Mbappe. Vinicius trying to get round Navarro and doing so. There's Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe right at the start of this second half. His 20th league goal of the season. That is his first touch inside the Villarreal box of the game. Mbappe straight down the middle from Kylian Mbappe. His 21st league goal of what is turning into another extraordinary season.
Very late Jude Bellingham goal to salvage a point. Here's Podence. Chiquinho back to Podence. Nice. Oh, brilliant from Olympiacos. Chiquinho with the goal, but the passing was slick, accurate. And
miss. Players involved in that 50-50 back on their feet again. This is Mbappe! 1-1. Doesn't miss those. Kylian Mbappe. Zalakis, the goalkeeper, left exposed. Here's Goulet. Free header, 2-1. And it's Mbappe again. Well, Olympiacos. Oh yes, well-timed run. Flag stays down. Could be the hat-trick. Is the hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe. I'm shown they can make chances against Real Madrid this evening. Olympiacos. Here's Martins. In by Heza. And there's the chance, and there's the goal. Fine header. The game he's had, and he's away from Retsos. Trying to set up Mbappe, and he's done it. 4 goals for Kylian Mbappe. And what a duo these have been tonight. Useful ball in, and it's another back for Olympiacos. Ayoub El Kaabi, 4-3. Well.
Into the back of the net. Real Madrid find the breakthrough through Jude Bellingham. A powerful header from La Jodimos. And Mbappe with his 18th league goal of the season, his 59th goal. To Vinicius, who keeps it in play. Skips past Mourinho and it's deflected in. To Vinicius stepping up, and it's just about squeezed home. Arnaut. Here's Mikatautze with the shot. Terrific goal from George Mikatautze. Just when it looked like Real Madrid were edging towards a comfortable finale in this game, George Mikatautze with a fine, keeping the ball away. Bellingham winning it back. Here is Mbappe, and Brahim Diaz back to Mbappe. There's the third, and that should be that for Real Madrid. Winning.
10 goals he has in the World Cup knockout rounds. It's Mbappe who steps up and rolls the ball into the back of the net. Was it ever in doubt? France's 150th goal at a World Cup. From the spot, from Kylian Mbappe. His 7th goal of the tournament so far.
Giving the ball away here to Kylian Mbappe. That is not a good move. Mbappe through on goal, and you know how that ends. Then got round the back of him. Here is Kylian Mbappe, pulls it back at Goulet. Made by Cabal takes and dispatches with ease. Game on at the Real.
5 shots on target.
It was inevitable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At some stage it felt the goal was coming. And it does come. No mistake. Kylian Mbappe. Space on the left again. Goulet. Mbappe. Thought he was going to control the ball. He ended up volleying, and he's scoring. The difference between the two teams on the field of play, you can't argue with that scoreline. It's been one-way traffic.
Brothers are determined to actually stop it.
He's looking to guide that ball into the bottom corner. Carreras with a powerful shot. Wow! Well, where did that come from?
Olise, lovely. Mbappe! The superstar shines! And no Frenchman has now scored more goals for his nation than the great Kylian Mbappe.
Well, it's no shock that the successful combination is Elise and that fella.
And now they can't, it's Rabiot. He's played it through here for Bradley Barcola, who finishes with style. That's touch, that's poise, that's presence, that's talent, and that is probably the points for France.
And to do it when you've only been on the pitch a minute or so does speak for his ability and temperament. But the game does look up for Senegal due to the sheer quality of this France team in the second half and their ability off the bench.
Oh, lovely feet. And boys hit! Fabulous hit! Well, that's lit the place up. It has Senegalese folk beating their chest and dancing.
Talent, but he's just announced himself to the world here with that finish. Made everybody sit up and take notice.
Under 17s. Well, he's saying, Mbappe! There's a goal for the world! He insisted on the final say. What a glorious strike! You can only bow your head and appreciate the brilliance.